welcome back everyone to another video. Today we are doing a different type of video. As you can see right up here, we are on the Discord Mafia. So, yeah, uh, if you've ever played Town of Salem, this kind of uses that mechanic, but it's Discord based. This is what it's being played on, or at least the next game is going to be played on this channel. So what's going to happen is that this video is going to be me just talking about the rules. Next video will be the roles, and then once this game finishes up, game 31, yes, there have already been 30 games played. I'm in the 31st game. I've played a few already, so I know how to do this. But if you're a new player or just don't want to read all of this, then that's why I'm kind of making this bit. So let's just start. Discord Mafia rules and structure. Mafia as a whole relies heavily on the system. There is an expectation. Also, I'm sorry if I can't talk because, yeah, my stupid mouth, kind of. I don't know. There's an expectation that players will do their best to maintain the integrity and spirit of the game. That being said, some people may wish to violate this. If you spot somebody deliberately breaking the rules, screenshots are the key to seeing it through. Please go to our PDC/DM direct message at any time if you think you have evidence of somebody purposefully breaking the spirit of the game. The following rules apply across all Discord Mafia related servers. Do not discuss ongoing games in #lobby or DMs, direct messages. Regardless of your current play status, living, dead, not playing, etc., the only acceptable place to discuss an ongoing game is in its Summit/Winter channels. Respect your fellow Mafia players. Behavior is monitored, and we expect respectful interactions between players. You don't have to like everybody, or even anybody, but you do need to respect them as a fellow Mafia player. Kind of the respect one another type rule. General in-game rules and expectations. Rule infractions will result in a personal strike. 3 strikes results in being mod killed. Do not edit or delete your posts. This applies to all Summit and Winter chat channels. Do not play against your win condition, i.e. no game throwing. Do not discuss ongoing games. The only acceptable place to discuss an ongoing game is in a Summit/Winter channels, which has already been talked up here. Do not ask the mods game-related questions outside of your PDC. Now, I did a mistake. PDC does not mean what I said during recording. PDC is your personal Discord channel. So, just clean that up real quick. Okay, my bad. Let's continue with the video. They take time as mods are very careful about what information they divulge. So, they are going to be talking, and then when they have an answer, they will tell you. But it may take a long time. The topic may already be gone by the time they get back to you, but they'll try. What happens in PDC stays in PDC. Any information you learn from the mods in your PDC must be presented to others as information you either learned yourself, deduced yourself, or already knew. The mods are not to be used as evidence. Example, I asked the mods, here's the answer. Or, hang on, I'll go ask my PDC. You must post at least once every 48 Summit hours.
Winter and harvest hours do not count. Failure to remain at least this active will result in a prod and a strike. You have 24 hours to respond to a prod by making a substantial summit post. Failure to respond to a prod will result in being replaced / mod killed. And then later in the year, aka the day / night cycle. Each year consists of one summer phase, followed by one winter phase. Phases begin and end with a death scene. Summer phases last 72 hours, or until a voting majority is reached. Harvest is part of the summer phase and begins when a voting majority is reached. Winter phases last 24 hours. Summit-specific rules. Do not edit or delete your post. Mod pings are for votes only. Do not ask mods questions in Summit. Use your PDC for all mod communication. Private, like the DM stuff. Do not quote or paraphrase anything from your PDC in the Summit channels. Respect other players. You may be at odds with them due to your role, but in the end, we're all here to play a game and have fun. Winter-specific rules. Each player may perform a single action each winter. If you have a winter action, you must submit something each and every winter. If you wish not to use your action, submit mod pass or add mod pads. Failure to submit something will result in that winter counting against your pod timer. Passive abilities do not count as a winter action. Duelist. Example Duelist. Actions that target players may either select another player, i.e. not themselves, or any player, i.e. including themselves. You may resubmit your actions each winter as many times as necessary. The most recent submission will always be the one used. So for this one, the number 4, not themselves. If I have a vial of poison, a vial of poison, I cannot use it on myself. If I have a shield or something, I can use it on myself. I believe. But I don't know rules. I looked at them, but I don't know them by memory. Hopefully, when I do the rules video, I will. You are to submit your winter actions via PDC. There's one exception. Factional kills are submitted in the factions winter chat. Whoever submits a factional kill will be the player to perform the kill. Performing a factional kill counts as your winter action. And factionals are for the bad guys, the ones who want to kill everyone. That's what the faction stuff is. Like, if you are whoever is the bad guys for this game, there will be 2. Or the 31st game, I should say. There will be 2, so those 2 are in the same chat for winter. They can discuss a bunch of stuff. Votes must be properly formatted to count. Most important, the mods must be pinged. To vote, say mod vote player. To resend your vote without replacing it, say mod unvote. To replace a vote, simply vote again. You may vote as many times per summit as you wish. Execution takes place when a player or option receives a voting majority. A voting majority consists of 50% plus 1 of all living players. There is no turning back from a majority vote. A player who has received a voting majority is known as the condemned. Once a majority has been reached, office begins and lasts until the mods post the condemned's death scene. So, if you want to change your votes once majority reaches, you can't. So make sure before your majority reaches, you have your final vote in. New votes or changes to existing votes are not accepted during office, which is practically what I just said right here. You may vote for a stay of execution at mod vote stay. This option results in no execution taking place. You may vote for summary extension at mod vote extend. This option will add 24 hours to the current voting deadline. This may happen as many times as necessary per summit. So if you guys can't decide who to kill or if you want to stay your execution, then extension is pretty good. Summits that do not reach a voting majority will default to a stay of execution unless noted otherwise. Example, Mayor games, which is basically a Mayor synth game. Certain infractions are severely detrimental to the integrity of the game. Of course, some of these things are subjective in nature, and therefore interpretation, I believe, is generally on a case-by-case basis. Interpretation. Don't know why we're struggling with that word, but moving on. Just note that the mods do not take mod killing lightly. That being said, the following actions may result in being immediately mod killed or replaced regardless of strike count. Discussing an ongoing game in lobby, deliberately going against the ring condition, contacting another player outside of the game regarding the game, kind of a like, hey dude, want to help me kill this dude? You can't do that. No. Quoting not anything in your PDC as evidence in-game, personally discriminating against someone based on group, class, or category. And that's gonna be it for today, people. If you are watching this the day it gets uploaded, Worlds will be tomorrow, but if you wait until tomorrow, the link is in the description below. So, until then, remember if you're new to subscribe to this channel. Every subscription helps me, and when you do subscribe, hit that little bell next to the subscribe button so you are notified whenever I do upload. And comment down below what you think of how you think. No, let me rephrase that. Of what you think about this type of game, and anything else you might want to comment about. Like if you enjoyed this. And share with your friends, families, uncles, aunts, pets, cats, dogs, bully next door, doesn't matter. Share it with everyone. Every bit helps. And I'll see you next time. Stay unique, everyone. Peace out.